guess it's take two. I'm gonna have to completely redo this, but well, yeah. The Olympics is happening in Japan this year. Maybe technically in Tokyo Prefecture, in Tokyo, Japan. Not in just in Tokyo, because Tokyo is actually a prefecture. And well, I think they're gonna keep on messing that up, which is gonna get me really mad. I mean, Eric, why do you know so much about Japan? No, I know a lot about other countries. I mean, God, please no, Italy or Austria. Go to South Tyrol. Yeah, South Tyrol is a half Austrian, half Italian province in the northern of Italy. And well, yeah, they speak German as well, Austrian German and German and If you don't know, Austrian German is abbreviated German. Now let's stop talking about Italy and Germany and Austria. Now let's talk about the 2021 or 2020 technically Summer Olympics that's happening in Tokyo this year. Well, it could have almost happened because many Japanese people were against the whole idea of the Olympics happening this year, and well, it did, and well, there's gonna be very little spectators. Say about 1,500 were at the opening ceremony, not just regular games, opening ceremony in the new National Stadium. National Stadium is actually pretty large. Like 80,000 people can sit there. I'm not sure. I know that they demolished the old National Stadium in 2015. They built it in 2019. They hosted the Rugby World Cup at the end of 2019. And well, yeah, Japan is screwed. You're like, how are they screwed? Well, I should say their economy isn't that good. Well, I mean, all of Asia's economy isn't really doing that good. But this whole 2013 thing was supposed to really help Japan. When they got the bid in 2013 for the 2020 Summer Olympics, that was supposed to help them because the birth and death rate is really bad. There's more people dying in Japan than people being born. So if you don't know, I think that's bad. It's obviously bad, but yeah. And well, if you consider 10 years ago, March 17th, I think, 18th, there was or March 5th, 8th, I don't know. Somewhere in March 2011, there was a massive earthquake and tsunami called the Tokaido earthquake and tsunami. It started with like the Fukushima radioactive, and there are some rumors that like they're feeding the athletes like radioactive food. I'm not sure if that's true. I highly doubt it is. But then again, Japan is wanting the Rising Sun thing to be in there. Rising Sun flag, which military background, not good. But we're not going to be talking about that because that's really controversial, and I don't want to be controversial. We're going to be canceled by the YouTube gods. Well, I mean, I'm already been canceled for talking about the home of anime. Yeah, I said that on purpose. That's how you actually say anime, not anime. You say anime, not anime. But I'm not. This isn't a Japanese learning channel, which I don't know any Japanese. I know some Italian, and I have all my friends from Brazil. Brazil actually hosted the 2016 Rio Olympics. I mean, I know some Portuguese and Italian and Japanese, but I mean, obrigado means thank you. You learn everything, you learn something every day. But now let's actually talk about Japan and the Olympics. Well, yeah, the stadiums were vacant for a year. There are very little spectators. I think it costs only $25 billion to do this Olympics. It only was supposed to be $13 billion. Now it's $25 billion. They went over budget by $12 billion. And while Olympics isn't really that good if you consider most of the Rio stadiums are vacant now. Yeah. But okay. But not a good thing. But yes, it is not doing good. I mean, Tokyo had to spend Tokyo is in our state of emergency. I think the fourth one currently, because of there's 11,000 athletes plus everything else, 15,000 people from different countries coming into Tokyo. Which I know Tokyo is massive. Shibuya is amazing and massive. but still. And yeah, well, yeah, with the whole Tokaido earthquake and tsunami, it was like around billions of dollars in repairs, and 100 million yen is $1 million. So, yeah, this Olympics probably had around they were supposed to be like 800 million, I think 820 million. Now they're only getting, it was supposed to be 82 billion yen. But then now it's like, I don't know, maybe they're getting like 10 billion yen? Not 10 million, that would be 100 billion yen. No, it would be 1 billion yen. It would be 100 billion yen for the lost route. I don't know. I just know that 100 yen equals $1. So, yeah, it's around, if they were supposed to get 100 million, if they're only supposed to get probably $1 million in revenue from just spectators alone, that's about, 100 million yen, or at least 1 billion yen if you add the if they get 10 million. Not a conversion of dollars to yen, but yeah. And look, there's a storm that's gonna hit Japan, so they're screwed again. Yeah, well, and in early 2021, this will be the final topic, there was a, there was a Tokaido aftershock. 10 years later, it's pretty big. There's 3 just culture. One does culture, 2 kind of does culture, but there's 3 car YouTubers called Samet, JDM Masters, and Albo. Samet is an Australian YouTuber who went to Ebisu Circuit quite a lot to drift his can't remember what car. I'm not sure. I'm having a brain freeze right now, but he just a few months ago bought a Tommy Mackinnon, which if you don't know was a Mitsubishi Works driver for the WRC, and he got a special edition Lancer Evo. Pretty cool. But yeah, he did a video on that, and I think he was even in a hotel when that happened. Which, if you don't know, Tokyo and Tochigi, I know there's more prefectures who are involved, but I know there's 2. I don't know where Ebisu Circuit is at, but it was basically almost destroyed. There was landslides, but talking about Tochigi and Tokyo, they're pretty close together. Tokyo borders, I think, Saitama. Tokyo Prefecture, not Tokyo City. Tokyo's prefecture borders Saitama and Gunma, I think, and possibly Kanagawa, I'm not sure, and Chiba. But in the Chubu region, I don't know if there's any prefectures involved, because that's pretty close to Kanto, I think. But, yeah. Talking about the YouTubers now, Sam did a video, he's Australian. JDM Masters did a video. The person who made it's Turkish, but the person who does all the video stuff is, I think he is British, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure. His accent's British. He said that, I think. So, yeah. And then Albo is a half Filipino. So Philippines, and he's also half Canadian. And they all did videos on it. So it was pretty big, the aftershock. Well, I'm going to be posting this right away, because I'm not good with posting stuff. But I don't know when my next video is going to be, but I'll see you guys next time. Ciao! Sayonara! Obrigado for watching.